Hello there and welcome to the absolutely amazing Ardnamurchan Lighthouse. I'm just trying to find where to go for the best photographs, and I am thinking, let me just get the gimbal to come around a bit with me. There's a few rocks over here and I think I'm going to go and climb up on them and see if I can get it from there with the mountains, more mountains in the background then. Looks absolutely amazing here. There's a couple of cars which I'm probably going to have to clone out, but yeah, come and join me in a bit on the rocks over there and let's see if we can get this lighthouse. It looks absolutely amazing. Well, I think I've got my spot. I'm going to try and get these little rocks just on the floor by me now, just a bit of a leading line coming up. There's a line of grass that runs up as well, so I think it all looks pretty good, to be honest. So I think I'm going to get the camera on the tripod and see what it looks like through the back of the camera. There's only going to be a couple of shots here, I think. Not much, but yeah. I'm going to let me get the camera out and I'll show the back of it and let's see what we can line up. Oh, a couple of dogs having a fight. Oh God. Probably traumatised Rosie, that will. So let me just lighten up this image a little bit so you can see it. We have got some little rocks just in front, which is what I'm standing on now. And we've got the lighthouse, just put it over into the right hand rule of thirds. I've zoomed into 35mm. I have the 16-35 on and it looks pretty nice. I'm going to take this shot in a moment. In fact, I'll take it now. Let me just drop the exposure back. Let's get that shot. Should have a bit of detail in the sky. It is a grey day, but there is a little bit of detail there, not much, but there is a bit. I'm now going to just zoom out. Think about there, let's have a little look. We're at about 20mm now. And again, let's just focus just onto the bottom of the lighthouse. And let's get that shot. I am a third of a stop overexposed. It is very dark here. And you can see detail in the sky, so I'm quite happy. Let me just brighten it up so you can see the image. Quite nice. I'm loving the little rocks just down here. They do look nice. But there is, just a little bit farther on down here somewhere, there's a little line of grass. And I'm tempted to get down and try and use that as a leading line now. So I'm going to shoot this now as a vertical. I'll drop on these three images for you. There's this one, the one zoomed in at 35mm, and a vertical. And drop me a comment. I'm going to move down and try and use this little bit of grass as a leading line up towards the lighthouse. Yeah, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think of it. Beautiful place though. Ardnamurchan Lighthouse, the most westerly point in the UK. You cannot get any farther west. struggling just a little bit just to get compositions. The trouble when you get rocks like this is through your eyes in 3D it looks absolutely incredible, but on an image where it's just 2D it is that little bit flat. And I'm trying to now, let me just try and get this gimbal to turn a bit. There's a little bit of a wall here with the rocks. There's a leading line now coming up. That little bit of grass I don't think is going to work. So yeah, it does look, it's peaceful as well. When I came here there's quite a few people and I think we've arrived just as they're leaving. So yeah, it is pretty peaceful here and quiet. I'm going to grab this shot now from down here. As I said, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it does look absolutely just amazing. I love it, absolutely loving this. I might just head off. There's some rocks a little bit farther over that way. I'm going to try and get up there, I think. Don't know if it's going to work. But yeah, I'm loving Scotland at the moment and all the seascapes that I'm doing. Seascape photography is one of my favourites. It is just absolutely picture perfect. This is picture perfect. So yeah, I just love being a landscape photographer when I'm out in places like this. There's nothing better, nothing better. It is just peaceful. All I can hear now is the sea. I don't know if you can pick it up or not. Let me just try and turn you around a bit. Don't know if you can hear that, which is just so beautiful, so quiet, so calming. Absolutely love it. Just love it. Anyway, I'm going to crack on and head that way and see if I can get an image over there. I'll drop this one on for you now to have a look at. And again, drop me a thumb. If you like it, give me a thumbs up and drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Beautiful though, beautiful. Well, I'll talk to you now while I'm walking. I'm now going to try and get just a little bit closer. So with a 16mm, I'm hoping to get it all in. I'm climbing up this little hill. And let's see if we can get something up here. This is where I'm going to go down a rabbit hole or something and throw the camera. You watch. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, we're getting taller. We're getting higher. The views here are just amazing. If you come to Scotland and you do the Isle of Mull, you can go up to Tobermory and get the ferry across to Kilcohen, Ardnamurchan, and come and witness this. It is just absolutely breathtaking. Really is breathtaking here. Shame there's a car here, but like everything, beggars can't be choosers. So I'm now going to look for a little foreground or a leading line. I think maybe here. Yeah, I'm going to set up here. Join back in a second. We'll try and get this now. Let me just show you the foreground that we have here. It is just rocks and grass leading up to the lighthouse. I'm going to try and position, well, I'm positioning the lighthouse just over, right onto the right hand rule of thirds. And you've got the slope of the hill running down from right to left, and it does look really pretty. The sky now is looking a little bit better. There's definition coming in the sky now, so hopefully this will look okay when it goes into Photoshop. Settings for this, I'm shooting at f11. I'm at ISO 400, which is giving me 320th of a second. There's little bits of grass moving and I don't want that blur, so I am shooting that slightly faster shutter speed just to help get that static and the lighthouse. Beautiful. I'm just trying to move closer and closer now towards the lighthouse. There is a white pickup truck here, which there are red tanks behind, so I've either got to clone out the red tanks and the pickup or leave them in, and I think I'm going to leave them in because whoever works at the lighthouse here, it is probably part of the scenery up here really, this pickup truck, so I'm going to leave it in. Yeah, I'm trying to get closer just to try and get more of a feel the way the cliffs just run down from right to left, top right to bottom left, and then all you got is the ocean looking out. The sky is looking pretty good on the back of the camera, so hopefully it does look really atmospheric. It's very dark. There is heavy rain forecast from about 10 o'clock this morning. It's now, I think it's about 12:30, so we've had a few spots in the air but no heavy rain yet. The sky does look really menacing, but it looks pretty good. I think I'll take this any day of the week. Don't know if we can get around the other side of the lighthouse. I think the best shots are from here. Just look at that out there. Can you see over there? Absolutely beautiful it is. And again, there's no one here. It's Easter week, and no one here. The island's busy, Mull's busy, Scotland's busy, Glencoe was, Fort William. But come out to these little places, Ardnamurchan, beautiful. You'll have it all to yourself, and it is just stunning. Stunning. Just took a couple more photographs, which I'll put on in a minute for you. Now, my fingers are starting to go numb. It's that cold here, the wind is that cold. My fingers are going numb. So I'm going to head down to the little cafe. And so I'll get a sandwich and a cup of tea. Whoop. Let's try not to fall over. Let's try not to get run over either. Yeah, there's links below in the description to all the resources that I use, as always. There's links to my sister and brother-in-law's guest house on the Isle of Mull. They have a beautiful annex, self-contained, self-catering. You come and go as you please, you cook your own food in there. It's absolutely amazing. Given the choice, I would live there forever, I would. It's beautiful. Subscribe. We can do it all again next week. I'm up in Scotland for a while, so there's going to be quite a few photos from Scotland coming up. Yeah, here's all the photographs. Take it easy, keep taking photos and keep enjoying your photography. And I will catch you on the next adventure somewhere in Scotland. Enjoy these photos.